world that we have called Pocket Wars. Our fort is called Sword Murder, which I think is an excellent name for it. Hello, everybody. Ba, 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 ba. Hopefully everyone's having a great Wednesday. And my apologies to anyone who was hoping for more City Skylines. I did want to go and wrap up this fort here that we have worked on for 5 streams previously to this. This is our final stream. We got a little bit of killer murderizing to do on the surface that we can. Shoot it to Cyclovex for the 5 gift subs to start us off today. Thank you very much, Cyclovex. Much appreciated. You missed so many DWF streams of this? Well, Green Elite, it's been one heck of a ride. We've had quite a few fatalities along the way. So this is a tiny little pocket world. Very small. Even our embark, we only chose a 2x2 area. As a result, we've made a fort that's fairly small over here. It's basically just this size of fort. Hang on, if I bring it back to the correct level. Yeah, there you go. So this is our entrance level, and if we go down, 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 very tight little design we've been going for our fort. We do dig outside for minerals and things, but everything is well encompassed over here. We are the capital of our civilization, so we have a huge throne room over here, big dining hall, and bedroom for our ruler. Jabberwocky, thank you
for the Quill and Essentia cocktail kitty. Have a great trip. Thanks for the content.
Thank you. That'll buy us a few, maybe a few margaritas down in Mexico, where we are departing tomorrow for that. And I'm very excited. It's been stressful because we've had tons of stuff to do. Today was just crazy too, because I had to do a couple of sponsored videos, get them ready, get ready for the stream, pick up a Kiss for Luck from the airport. She's back home now. I had to do banking stuff, lawyer stuff. It was such a busy, crazy day. And then somewhere along the way, I also have to remember to pack. Meanwhile, Essential's been on the phone with the airline, having to deal with a bunch of BS stuff going over there. Stress levels are pretty much at 100%. I'm feeling like one of these dwarves with the super duper cranky face right over here right now. But hopefully by tomorrow, as we're driving, it'll go down a little bit. And then the day after, we're going to be in Mexico, although that's the day we arrive, and then it's still an hour and a half drive from the airport to where we're going. But, by Friday night, hopefully the relaxation will kick in. And we can recharge our batteries for about 10 days. So we'll see how it goes. Please don't start hitting the other dwarves. Yeah, Tantrum Spiral is about to start. If we go all the way down over here, we do have way down below over the Magma Sea, we do have our forges. We currently have a pop of 120. I'm going to go ahead and unpause and let the dwarves start doing things. Currently have a pop of 120, which, has been a dip from where it's been a few times. We've popped up around 150, 160 a few times, but there's sieges and battles that have happened. The cranky dwarves right now are mostly due to dwarves dying in various battles. Currently on our cavern layers, we do have things walled off here, with a drawbridge here and here, just to prevent any nonsense coming in from the cavern, so we can focus a little bit. We have had plenty of sieges. Hopefully they lay off for a little bit, and then we can catch up. Currently, I do have my my military off duty, so they can help. There's a bunch of hauling jobs and things that have to be done, so I'm hoping that they can help catch up with some of that stuff for us. And then we want to put them back on training, because our goal here is to go back to the world map. We want to go and attack the goblin capital right over here. Ruthless Sprays. Has a population about 750, and more importantly, has some sort of, I think it's like an elephant demon or something like that. The last time we sent a raid, it absolutely kicked our butts. Our goal for the end of today's stream is to raid that one more time and see what we can do. Icer Joker has been found dead. There? Okay, well, I have several questions. I assume you've been dead for a while, because there shouldn't be any way for a dwarf to walk into this area. But my question is, how did we just see that body? Because it shouldn't be possible to get over here in any way whatsoever. To the best of my knowledge. Yeah, so I'm assuming it was an old kill. I mean, it's just a bunch of skeleton stuff over here. So yeah, I think you've been dead for a while. Too bad you do have some of our good equipment, unfortunately. It would be nice to go and pick that up. Huh. These worm creatures, they're cave crawlers. Voracious cave crawlers. So yeah, we've got the caves blocked off right now. Not because we couldn't go and clear that stuff out, but just, it's going to be a little bit of a distraction that's going to be bad for our pace. Remember to get your shots. Yeah, we are. We did get the extra round of travel vaccinations. I didn't have to get my tetanus shot because that was covered when I impaled my toe. Remember those good times? Wow. You know, I still have the offending spear here on my desk. The thing that was impaled in my freaking big toe. Still don't know what I'm going to do with that thing. So I was going to my tetanus. And when I was in high school, though admittedly it was a while ago, I did, they did do vaccinations for, I guess, Hep B, but I had to get my Hep A re-upped. And then we did Ducrol, which is just like an oral vaccination for belly problems. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have looked on Amazon for resin kits, and that's probably what's going to happen. It's going to get encased in some clear resin. I just haven't gotten around to do it yet. Slam down a memorial for the dwarf. So yeah, I wonder, I don't know if there's a quick way to find this. Is it possible that we already have a slab engraved for Icer Joker? So that's the Snavia, Lycer, Porky Plugs, Tenzin, Artakan, Flux Inductor. Oh yeah, see, Icer Joker. Probably because he was doing ghostly things. So we already have them memorialized, so they won't come back as a ghost. That's gonna be all right. At least I got the tree out, or you'd be in trouble with regulations and taking plant materials into places. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, so Icer Joker won't be an issue for us, so that's good. Need empty cages. Presumably cages are gonna be dead. We do have, I was gonna say, we've got a Kia roaming around somewhere. I got a couple of messages about Kia's stealing stuff from us. Now, I assume Kia's probably get hunted. So in theory, Legacy over here, who's a legendary Mark's Dwarf, legendary archer, hopefully they are routinely going around booping these things. Sorry, what was their name? Legacy. And now we've got a convenient little search box over here, so nice. You're currently storing an item in a bin. I mean, I might be happier if you were hunting. Presumably you've got bolts. Actually, you're packing silver bolts. I don't think there's anything specifically in Dwarf Fortress that has a vulnerability to silver, despite all the were creatures, but it feels like there should be, in which case they'd be well equipped for that. Yeah, they created an artifact for us as well here. Time for werewolf hunting. Maybe that's it. Maybe they've just had way too many bad experiences, and I get it. I've been there, you know? So maybe that's the only issue. Drinking, oh yeah, you're hauling your mug for that. We are quite far away from a caravan. Annoyingly, so the last 3 years we have trouble with the Dwarven trade. Because 2 years in a row, what we had are, despite the fact that there should have been a clear path, the caravan showed up but didn't bring wagons. And we messed around a few things with the surface and smoothing. I did ultimately realize that there was a little gap in this wall over here, and maybe that made this ramp here not function, which would have been a problem because wagons do need a 3-tile wide space. We have gotten wagons to come down to our trade depot before. But yes, at some point, probably that got mined out because it must have had a mineral or something. It was probably got box selected. So presumably it was that. And I thought, okay, this year for sure, finally, we're going to get a caravan with wagons, except at the start of autumn, we got siege. Which, if you get siege, that means no trade at all shows up. I mean, we did go and defeat the siege, but in the interim, we missed out on the trade again, which was a little bit frustrating. What is the reason dwarves make the best barbarians? Short tempers. Boo! Boo, boo, boo. He's hauling items. He's looking for werewolves. Yes, wares, like you buy and sell. And we've got another siege! Man, I don't know if we're ever going to go out and do our war out there. So right over here, it's a goblin siege. So goblins are a lot easier to deal with than the human sieges, so at least there's that. It is a little unfortunate that, I wasn't expecting another siege this early, but whatever. It is a little unfortunate that we're not currently doing the surface training because we'd have some military nearby. We do have a few that are doing some individual drills, I think. But let's go ahead. We're going to tell everyone to just group up over here. I'm not going to raise the drawbridges. We're just going to fight. Okay, it's not so bad. A bunch of the crew are there. Actually, these goblins are already fleeing. And the siege is broken. I think those sound effects are from the snatchers we just spotted. Oh, someone's pet was killed in all this. But, alright, we're fine now. Cancel that. Not much of a siege. Not much of a siege at all. Yeah, we have still tons of equipment on the surface that's got to be hauled down. Because I don't even know if people will equip this stuff. Oh, and a thief spotted. And as soon as they spotted, they start running away, so. Not really a big deal. I think someone dropped a goblin in a cage here. I think a goblin must have gotten caught in a cage trap, and then someone was hauling it back in. It might have been from a previous thing, and then got scared. Or maybe at the start of the siege, I don't know. But all these things seem to have been reset. Mm-hmm. Proof that you need 2 for a siege. Well, there were more than 2 goblins at the edge here. But it wasn't like 100 goblins and like 50 beak dogs or anything. They must have come from one of the smaller sites. Alright. Squad, yeah, I'm still going to get you to help out with hauling duties. Although, maybe I should get you back to training. Because a lot of those dwarves are newer, unfortunately. We've had to cycle a few. We've still got a couple of missing spots currently in our militias, but we don't have enough people. We don't have anyone who we can fill in unless we were to take some people off their jobs. But I don't really want to do that. Calling duties. Yeah, we said duties. Cool's got exactly my sense of humor. That is the sense of humor of a 9-year-old. Is the music loud enough? Can you hear it? I mean, it's pretty quiet, and that's usually where we want it. Yeah, it's low, but it's there. Okay. 10 at least? Oh, you're not 9? You don't have a 9-year-old mentality? Crazy Canadian says 9.5. Oh, I think we're going to get some butchering going on there. Yep. Oh, World Child US is throwing a tantrum. That's just great. Just probably need to more crime here. Yeah, I think some of these are tantrums and things from people who have died off at this point. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, 8-patter. Does anyone know, is this version of Dwarf Fortress running on the Mac? Alright, Cavern Dwellers. Now, this is the reason we actually do have... We might get a few of these alerts in a row, by the way. That's happened before, where it's like spawning multiple waves. This is the reason we do have the cavern sealed off, because it's actually quite annoying when these things suddenly spawn in. We did even have the issue where some of them were spawning like close to our staircase, and like because of the spawn radius, some spawned inside the staircase, which is a little bit annoying. I think so it works on Steam Deck. Well, Steam Deck is Linux, right? I think. Steam says no. Okay. Actually, do have a version of Dwarf Fortress on my Mac, but it's an older one. Although that might still be fun to play. Going back in the day. Yeah, that's what I thought. Steam Deck runs on Linux. Doesn't any of you have Steam Deck? Like, you know, what do you play on there? Because I thought, all right, I'd probably use a Steam Deck for the same thing I use the Nintendo Switch. Stuff that's a little bit maybe more arcadey and stuff. But I keep seeing all these references to people playing simulation and strategy games on there. And I'm like, how well does that work? Apparently, Grim Dawn has really good controller support. Lots of people play it on there. And it runs on the Steam Deck. And I thought, oh, that might be fun. Steam version doesn't work on the Mac. Okay, you play the non-Steam version. Factorio's on the... I guess Factorio would work. Because you're probably just using like one of the controls to pick something from the toolbar, right? And plopping it down. Yeah, it'd probably work great. What are you doing, Bones? I mean, nothing really. We're just, you know... We just have our refuse and corpse stockpiles on the surface. Because things have been pretty messy. Have you decided if you'll dig for the happy fun stuff? No, we're going to simply try to raid one of the other surface sites. That'll be our grand finale. I suppose I could right now, in between things, how much? Maybe just send the oily tails out to one of the smaller sites. Economic link to you. Okay, so this one here we've already captured. This one here we have. This one here we haven't. Neither that one. Okay, let's go auricular land over here. Let's send the oily tails to go and just raise it to the ground. This only says there's 10 people. It should be fairly easy. We already got sieged once this season. I think the sieges... Actually, I'm not sure. I was going to say, I think they start on like the first of the season, but I'm not entirely certain about that. But I'm just hoping that we're not going to get into the siege immediately. Got a colleague who plays RimWorld on the Steam Deck. Ooh. I mean, I don't see myself buying one just because I don't think I would use it very often because in my life, I'm, 99% of the time I'm at my computer physically here, so I don't really need it. It's mostly just like I'm thinking about this trip and I'm like, oh, what can I do on the fly? I have a Mac laptop. It's old. It's like 5 or 6 years at this point. And it wasn't even a top-end laptop at the time. So there's definitely a lot of stuff it doesn't run very well. I'm actually disappointed. One of my favorite travel games is Star Realms, which is a great like real life sort of card game. Not a collectible card game. Not one where you pre-build a deck, but the gameplay mechanics of building a deck, and it's great. And the digital version is great. And oftentimes on trips I've ended up playing a bunch of that. But it doesn't run on the newer versions of Mac OS. I think because it never got updated to 64-bit. I think it's a pure 32-bit application, and the latest versions of Mac OS no longer supports 32-bit stuff. I think that's what it is. So that makes me a little bit sad, but Slay the Spire works. I can work more on getting my The Watcher? Can't remember the class names. To maybe finally get to Ascension 20. It's the only one I haven't. All the other classes I got to Ascension 20 ages ago, but that one, I had a tough time. I finally did go and figure out a build that works, and so knowing that I sort of have to beeline to that every time. Migrants have arrived despite the danger. So I think we were at 119 before that pop-up happened. Hopefully we get lots and lots of people so we can fill up all of our missing spots in our military. Oh, the Oily Tails are back already. Mission report. All right. Rampage through. It doesn't say that they burned it down. That's interesting. So, I mean, do they only spend a certain amount of time at a site? And so if they don't manage to... Oh, we do have a ghost. We're Gravel. Well, hold on a sec. Let's engrave... I love that this is searchable now. Gravel. Boom. Okay. And then as soon as that gets engraved, it's going to get installed automatically. I'm all set up for that. When you think your Mac is old, mine no longer updates to the new iOS. Ooh. Star Realms is a great quick travel game, or for playing with the MTG folks while they wait for another game. Yeah. No, it's a great card game. If you're ever looking, it's basically strictly 1v1. There are like some sort of kind of rules for maybe playing it in a group setting, but it's not really ideal for that. But yeah, it takes like 10-15 minutes to play a game. Like even in real life with like shuffling and stuff like that. Digitally, it's like shorter than that. And what I like about the digital version is you can play like in the normal way, but they also have this whole campaign with a bunch of missions with like custom rules, and then you can do it again on hard mode, which is like legitimately quite difficult. So some of the missions, a lot of them are quite easy, but some of them are quite hard, where if like, okay, next like 3 hours of this flight, I'm basically just working on this one mission and trying to find a way to beat it, and you're playing it over and over, and all of a sudden you realize the flight is over. It's perfect. Playing the one versus many mode for Star Realms. Oh, that's interesting. I've never tried that. We've tried the one where you always attack to the left and defend versus the right. That multiplayer mode. Hey, well, Gravel's been put to rest. There we go. All right, up to 140 pops. That's great. So let me send out the raid here again. Still the Oily Tails. Still try to raise it. You know, hopefully there's... I mean, maybe I should tell them not to pillage, plunder anything. All cabin dwellers, that's fine. Loud? I don't know why that sound effect is so loud compared to everything else. But yeah, let's... Defensive guard. Okay, you're all full. So we need another one in the Deserts of Gold. So what we're going to do is we're going to exclude... Whoops. Exclude these categories. And then we're sorted for melee effectiveness. There we go. So Zuntir, who's new, people will get automatically nicknamed from Twitch subs, but I think it only runs maybe once a month or something like that. Okay, you're full. And the Copper Masters needed a bunch more. So Lolar, Iton, Ilrol, Bath, and Lead. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and turn these training schedules on now. Done and done. Star Realm Frontier came with some cool solo co-op modes. Oh. Mac has roots in FreeBSD. Did not find a version you have to run on Mac directly, only with stream services. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, Mac kind of has a Unix core, but yeah, the old Dwarf Fortress, like one of the old Lazy Nude packs, I have running on my Mac, and it ran fine. What is Star Realms Frontiers? Solo co-op modes. I don't know. So yeah, I have the base, like in real life, the base Star Realms game and a couple of the expansions. The digital version, I have everything. It's nice. And what I like about it, first of all, the download is free. Like the base game is free to download on your phone or your computer. And with the expansions and stuff, you can actually sync between your devices. So like your mobile device and your computer and stuff, you don't have to buy multiple copies of everything for it, which was great. It also syncs your campaign progress, which I thought was nice. Like the whole thing was really great. Frontiers another base day. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I do have the Frontiers expansion. I have played with that. I don't own that one in real life. Hey, Relics. Thanks for the resub. Some pre-holiday Bezos bucks. Okay, squad's back. Did you actually destroy it this time? Just rampage through and looted treasures. It is still there, isn't it? It is still there. Okay, I'm gonna send 2 with rays, and I'm gonna put no more capturing. Done. I like card games. It's a very satisfying mechanic, you know, because it's so physical. And card games that have like a continuous deck building mechanic is great. Even like Digital Realm, you still get that digital feel. That's one of the reasons I really like Hexarchy. Hexarchy's a little easy for me to beat on the hardest difficulty. That's my only downside with it, but otherwise it's great. I mean, it's Civilization plus a deck building card game. What's not to love? Hey, Ariatris. Oh, you've never been here live. Oh, it's a hoot. Got a nice chill stream today on Wednesday. Especially after like the last 6 streams, something like that, have been City Skylines, with, you know, like 2,000 people in the stream, which is great. But it's nice to have, you know, a little bit more of a relaxed vibe today for a more relaxed game. Especially since we're not really actively doing much in the way of building today. I like the status of the base. We basically have everything we want. Hang on, over here, did we used to have something? Someone destroyed this forge. I wonder if it was that tantruming child destroyed the forge that was here. Whoa. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Strong child, yeah. I mean, dwarves are just crazy. I mean, were anyone here for the fort with the like feral children? We had a fort go down to like just being attacked and like most people dying to, might have been were creature related or something like that. I don't know. And at some point we're like, all right, we're just abandoning the fort, even though it still had tons of things. But then we reclaimed it because I really wanted to play in that site anyway. So we reclaimed it. And when you reclaim a site, it's interesting. You show up to this place with your 7 fresh dwarves, like a brand new embark, but it's the same area as before. All the items have been scattered all over, and some of the inhabitants that were there previously are still there. And so there were all these children that had gone for... Why so loud? Why so loud? Wait, Bookworm Leo? Oh, because you're a mayor. Oh, what are you mandating? Figurines. Oh, that's new. Hold on. Oops, I think I accidentally queued something up here, but rock figurines. And I think they wanted 3. And then I don't want the bowl here, so we're going to do that. Yeah, so we reclaim this place, and as we're re-exploring the halls of our fortress, we keep being ambushed by these absolute berserk children. And dwarves that are gone berserk are really dangerous. And none of our dwarves that are arriving have any military training or whatever. So they keep getting ambushed by these crazed feral dwarven children and slaughtered by them. It was like straight out of a horror movie. It was great. Oh, hey, Whiskey Philistine Green. Yeah, right, the 10-minute follower. Actually, I could probably remove that. That was mostly for cities, because it's so... Game. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to mute the game audio, like... I'm going to nerf it into the ground here, because that freaking Cavern Dweller message is too loud. Also... Oh, did someone attack this... Oh, there's a War Jabberer. It might have clipped through something. I don't know. Someone go and kill that War Jabberer ASAP, please. Oh, you know what? I bet you one of these Cavern Dweller swarms was a group of War Jabberers in here. Yeah, there are. And it did the thing where, like, it probably spawned here and clipped through the wall. Because it, like, they spawn in sort of a radius around a point, and so some of them might have spawned inside of our defensive structure over here. And then not gotten caught. There you go. So at least that shouldn't be deafening anyone anymore. We do have some traps down there that was hoping to catch exactly this sort of situation. But... it slipped through. Game. Okay, why aren't they back from raising Dwarfisher? Every other time, they've come back instantly. This time, not. I mean, maybe they're waiting for someone in like one of the second squads. I think we may have seen that before. More Cavern Dwellers. Like, maybe there's a straggler, and so they're not officially leaving the site? Oh my god. Game. Settle down. Well, I'm happy I'm at least not deafening you guys. I'm still being deafened by this, because the volume is ridiculous on that alert. Oh, War Child US is throwing another tantrum. Maybe we should exile you. How do we do that in this game? I mean, it'll obviously exile your family and everything. Huh. Does anyone know how to exile a dwarf in the this version? Yeah, it would kick out Cyclovex and keep Hater, which we don't necessarily want to do. And maybe more. Can't exile child. Oh. I probably have to exile them, their parent, and then have them bring the child with them. Yeah, these are the old ones. Are the new ones at the bottom? Oh, there we go. Can we imprison a child? For all their crimes? They're going to be in prison forever. Okay, yeah, these that accuse somebody, this is someone who has since died or left the fortress in some way. How are you still out there? Did something happen to the squad? Just walled them in? I suppose we could. We've done that sort of thing before. Blink 1982 has been found dead. Oh! There's a bunch of freaking amphibian men that made it into our base as well. So how are they getting here? They must be spawning specifically in this area. That's where we keep seeing the message about like the rare jabbers and stuff. I kept assuming that they were spawning somewhere else and then going up the stairs. But they must actually be spawning in this area here. Okay, military, come down here. And we're going to build traps here. This whole hallway is going to get that treatment. In fact, I'm going to get rid of this door. Door taken by invaders. Oh, interesting. We're going to get rid of that door and put a trap in there as well. All right, military's shown up. There you go, to clear these guys. Click the door. So we're going to remove that door. Cancel the station. Find some corpses. Oh, there's Jabber in the storeroom too? Or they might have gotten killed at this point, huh? Suppose what I could do is I could assign a... Oh, there's still an alive one over here. Jeez. There we go. Maybe they're spawning in down here. And no, but they get caught by these traps over here. So that can't be the issue. What messages are we getting? I'm going to set up some traps over here too. More found dead. Yeah. Oh my, there's another amphibian dude. Hold on, are they dropping in from here? I think that's what's happening. I think there's a gap. Yeah, there's a hole right here. Oh my god! Mystery solved. There's a hole right here. Pavlinix, thank you very much. 20 gift subs. Holy cow. Thank you. I think there's a second hole. Do one of these things, like the cavern crawlers, do one of these things, like, dig holes? Or I wonder if there was a tree here that got chopped, and now they're coming through. I still have my troops positioned over here. We might be getting shot by dart guns here as well. Maybe I should go and drop... I might have to send my freaking squads in here. I really want these guys to be back. I don't know why they're not. I'm really worried that, like, there's one of these people in here. Oh, see? Right here, pantsless. I'm betting the problem is them. Let me remove them. And check this squad. Yeah, see, everyone is gone except for pantsless. That's why this squad, they were never properly leaving. I don't know why I'm not seeing more military dwarves. We definitely have them all stationed to be over here. And we've got one there. Ugh. Yeah, so we're going to have to open this cavern level, go in there, and maybe just, yeah, rebuild some flooring. That might be a solve, but we're obviously going to have to, like, kill everything that's in the way first. Oh, geez, we lost a bunch of our military dwarves here. I mean, they're probably the new guys. Okay, yeah, let's drop, where's the lever for Cavern 2? Tunnel, Cavern 1, Cavern 2. We're gonna pull this lever. And then we're gonna tell the squads to come over here. So this should drop. Maybe? Oh, it's paused right now. Like when I got the pop-up about things. Yeah, see, tons of our dwarves are being killed here. Oh my god, how did that hole show up? Is someone gonna pull this? Pull the lever, Grunk. Oh, good, and there's more waves of it coming too. Cavern 2. Pull the lever. Oh, there it is. Okay, it finally happened. Oh, and my other squads are back too. Okay, good. Because everyone... As soon as this bridge comes down... Bridge. The lever got pulled. Oh, we're paused again. Wait, how come I can't hit spacebar? Oh, is it because when I'm trying to assign a station order? Okay, the bridge is down. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tell our squads to move over here. Now, some of them are still going to be dropping down into the hole, but... Oh, this is going to get bloody. I'm going to tell the civilians to all go upstairs. Doctor's Island has become the king of our civilization. Oh, probably our king died. All right, military, are you actually coming? There they are. Okay. So who's this? That's Rakorian. Trying to push their way forward. Oh, they're going to get swarmed. They're doing a good job. Things are getting their butts kicked. Okay. All right. Make your way over to here. Kill some more war jabbers. Yeah, we might want to do an auto-defend burrow command here. Okay, is there anyone still left inside the base? Over here. Not that we're aware of. Oh, there might have been just the one hole. Okay. For a while, I started to think there might be a second one. I'm going to go ahead and issue a floor command there. I'm going to clear the civilian alert so civilians can come down here. We're going to look for combat action happening anywhere. Okay, no, we're clear now. We're clear now. And just in case... Not suspended. Okay, there's a dwarf coming to do this now, I would assume. Oh, it's a ghost. Dirty data demon. The ghost. Well, let's add... Oh, only show citizens who need a slab. Yeah, but they're not dead yet. Or are they? No, this is like everyone. Well, actually, no, we did actually lose a ton of people in this. What a terrible, horrible mess. I mean, had that been there all along, or what? Okay, I'm going to release some of these guys. I'm going to keep the defensive guard over here. Are you coming to construct? No, you're picking up equipment. I don't know what equipment. Oh, we've got some pets last time. And pasture them over here. Just show me grazers. Who are roaming. There you go. I really need someone to go and do this floor here. Please. Since we did lose so many, actually, I'm going to tell these squads to not be on training duties so they can help with things. Oh, some of them... I might have done this command wrong before. Okay, we're going to free these guys. Yeah, I want to set this job at like the top of the queue for absolutely everything, but I don't think I can. We're going to miasma down here. That's great. Defender of the Hole. Yeah, maybe that is what they should be called. Wow, what a horrid disaster. We lost some more of the guardsmen. I suspect, I was going to say, we probably lost more of these bottom squads because they were the ones that probably weren't trained the same way. I'm going to have to do an unforbid all so that we can pick up some of the equipment and things that have been dropped, but I don't want to do that right now because it'll keep too many dwarves busy. I mean, I guess I could go and give someone the masonry job and make sure it's super high priority so that they don't do anything else other than doing some construct. I mean, it's fine until we get the next freaking underground wave, but we keep getting them like over and over again. I'm assuming the cavern dwellers spawn is similar to like the sieges, where it happens based on like wealth levels or something, and we have way too much of it. I don't know. Pack killed like 40 dwarves. Yeah, just a little leak. Well, I guess some of the construction is probably building these traps, which actually we don't need. We're gonna plug that hole. What I need is what is it called? Mass remove. There you go. Cancel all that construction because we don't need those anymore. We probably don't need these either. Yeah. Okay. Or these. Just to free up some labor. I'll leave this level, because sure, why not? Yeah, all this miasma is terrible. Yeah, we need someone to build this place. What game are you guys talking about? Like the ability to try to beat islands, different combinations of the troop, archer only run. Is it Shadow of Doubt? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what Shadows of Doubt is. Oh, stealth game. I'm never going to play that. Stealth? Cool graphics, though. Wow. Oh, Bad North. What's Bad North? Oh, it's published by Raw Fury. I like the company. Oh, how cute is this? Huh. I wonder if I have a code for that. That looks awesome. No, nothing in my inbox. I mean, it's from a few years ago. So even if I did, it might not be a valid one. Don't look, you have enough games to play. I mean, it is a constant problem on this channel. It's a great problem to have, but yeah. World Child US slipped into depression. Is depression the thing you don't come back from? It might be. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not going to be able to reload all our traps right now because we don't have any cages to spare. I'm actually wondering about locking the front gate right now because if we got a siege currently, it would be really annoying. Playing City Skyline too bad for my electricity bill. Got some things caged in here, but we can't reach them because we do have that drawbridge closed, which is fine and good. Oh my god. How did this hole happen? Yeah, I am wondering if there was a tree here, like if we cut down one of these trees, if it might expose a hole to the ground floor. Which is making me wonder if one of the things we should do is actually wall up a bunch of this area right over here. Because dwarves can still go around. If we fill this in with a wall, it would stop any situation where things could somehow fall in from this. Oh, maybe we do that. I mean, I'm still going to try to finish this floor tile first, if anyone ever gets around to it. Wish I had a lot of time to try lots of games, but like no one. I mean, that's a funny thing, Boo. Is like obviously I have all the time to try games, but there are still too many games. What a crazy, crazy world we're in. I still have a dumping zone here? Good, okay. It's one of the reasons we get our messages from time to time about a masterpiece being destroyed. It'll be some masterpiece piece of clothing that we throw into the magma here to get rid of because it's been worn out and dropped. Tons of people are gonna be in here. I mean, they might be hauling stuff, but yeah. Probably some of the wood. Like, it might have happened that someone came down here and chopped down a tree. It might not have been a monster. People drinking. I mean, I don't blame them. I'd be drinking a lot too if I lived in this fort. I also feel the degree of FOMO because I know there's games out there I love with how many games there are. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed I never got around to finishing Starfield, but it really, like, petered off for me. The interest level just, like, fell through the floor. It got me starting Fallout 4 again. That's been my free time game over the last week. I'm playing on